people who think they know everything are very irritating to those of us who do. Quote, unknown. I would like to state that I am one ignorant motherfucker that talks a lot of shit, but is willing to learn and willing to grow and looking for ways to grow and to keep growing. All my travels and all my personal, professional, and intimate relationships I've had, and people can be a surprise. At times. But the more that I learn, the more comfort I have in my not knowing. Nope, I don't think ignorance and being stupid is good. No, I don't think that. Not at all. Jim Rohn stated some of these things as being mysteries of the mind as to why certain people do certain things. And I share my insight because of the so many know-it-alls that are giving advice based off the knowledge that they've learned from a novel or watching some TV show, or what they overheard over at a bar from some fucking drunk. And this is not a put down against beginners or students who wish to learn something. But instead, I want to focus on those people that pretend to be masters, gurus, fucking wizards. Even with just a couple of videos ago, as I'm trying the other Nightmare Before Christmas piece, that's the first time I use yellows, oranges, blues, and grays for a piece like that. And it worked. It worked. There's a piece on Rick's face right here where I added I think this color tone from this pencil or some other pencil. I didn't like it, so I blended it in with other colors. Yeah, even in drawing, I still I'm learning a lot. thinking who it was. It said something like, I just heard it recently. That you've no longer just a child. Once you start asking questions to people that don't have the answers, that you've outgrown them. I'm trying to think, is that Stefan Molyneux? It's a Jordan Peterson. And again, if I were to follow the advice or the footsteps of many of the adults before me, were an influence to me as while I was growing up, or what in their own way they called the raising. If I were to follow their blueprint, and I don't know what it was that made me doubt a lot of people's plans for what was success, what was happiness. I don't know what made me doubt that, but it just didn't feel right. And I think it was as simple as being in a car and wondering, well, that car looks shiny, shinier. Wow, what's that? Where can we try one of those? Get one of those. Experience something different, or I think it was one time I ate a crepe. That's what it's called. That changed my life. I've eaten pancakes, but not a crepe like that. It was good. And then I wondered, what else is there in life out there that I don't know? What other food? I'm trying to think if I had that feeling again when I had a pizza overseas. And I thought, wait a minute, I've had a Hawaiian style pizza. But not like this. This is, I don't know, the fucking pizza was just right, and this fucking cheese. This is some fucking premium cheese here, man. And I was like, wow. And it was served at a restaurant, not at a pizzeria specialty place. You know, I'm not a big fan of going to a bunch of touristy places. Because I've driven by a lot of world famous tourist places. And I thought driving by it was good enough because it's like I already know the story, but you know, I've got to build my own. I've got to my own ego. It's like you know, fucking you know, that was me with the Sydney Opera House. I wanted to see the structure from the outside. I had no interest. Maybe I'll have an interest someday to experiencing an event on the inside. But I just wanted to see the architecture. I'm thinking, why is it that I've been through over 100 cities and towns, and it was a scarce moment like this where a building, some architecture made me think, wow, awesome. Let me look at the lines. Wow. Why isn't this more common? It's not like it's space age alien technology. It's fucking mankind. Wait, was that Frank Gehry piece? I think it was. I'm not sure. Not certain. I like Frank Gehry's work, but there's a documentary. I saw it on YouTube. I don't know if it's still up there, but when Frank Gehry was designing the Walt Disney Opera House here in Los Angeles, whoever the firm was and the contractor were there for a meeting for him to show his design. And I believe he showed a small scale first, and then asked the contractor if he could build it. And he said that it was impossible. You can't do that. You can't build that. And Frank Gehry had built a small movable model of it. Took it apart, and the stupid piece of shit, small thinking coward of an engineer. Coward because he has no fucking guts to think beyond his own fucking imagination. He says, oh yeah, we could do that. If I was in charge of that project, I would fire the contractor right away for having that doubt. Yep. It'll set the progress back, but someone who thinks more like that, no, I don't want that. I wouldn't feel safe in working with someone like that. But that's an example of someone who knows. I know construction. I've got the permits, I've got the design, I've got the cement mixer, I've got the jackhammers, I've got the union. So what? So fucking what? I know it sounds hypocritical for me to be talking all this shit when I know that I'm a student of life and that my ignorance is monumental. But because I realized my ignorance, my size within the universe, my temporary existence, that's why I talk shit. Because I believe many of us focus on things that make us believe that we're stars. We're nowhere near. Not one motherfucker on this planet is as dynamic as a star, as a burning ball of gas in space that illuminates. And no, I'm also not saying, oh, quit, what does it all mean? It's nothing. No. But instead, that as a team, in some cases an individual, but as a team, man, if the world lived as a team and grew that way, man, what sort of world would that be? My brain's just trying to attempt to believe that such a possibility is possible. And as usual, go forward, make it happen, no excuses. We all fail, which is good. Failure is good as long as we don't fucking quit.